Check, 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 check. Ones and twos. Check, check, check. Twos and threes. Let's see real quick. Let's see. Hey, can you do me a favor? Whoever's in here, because it says it's one person. Can you comment real quick? Just say yo or something to see if the comments are back. Because I had a okay. I had a phone call. Hey, man, what's up with my Rada, man? What's good with you, bro? My high salute to the real ones. I don't know. We had a chat going, and then I got a phone call. And then all of a sudden, when I came back in the chat, I didn't have no comments, and it was allowing nobody to put no comments on the chat. So I lost my comment section. I got a phone call from the warehouse, and now I got work. So my leisure and free time is about to be very busy because I'm going back to work next week at the warehouses. You know what I'm saying, Rada? What's good with it, man? Bronco gang, man. We coming to the draft here still. You know what I'm saying? Here soon. But there was a couple people asking me, like before I got that phone call, they were asking me about how me and my wife met, and I was telling them this is the thing. I met my wife back in elementary, but I wasn't with her. Like, I was not with her in elementary. I knew her in elementary. I knew her in middle school. I knew her in high school. But I never was with my wife. We just knew each other. We knew some of the same people. I didn't really even hook up with my wife till I got out of the penitentiary. After I got out the penitentiary, that's when I hooked up with my wife, right? And they were asking me this. They said, what made you guys stay with each other for so long? Because we're going on our 16th anniversary, bro. What up, Big G? What's good with you, my brother? What's poppin', cousin? What's up with it, cousin? I'm at the gym. I started another live because my live got destroyed by a phone call. I'm going back to work. But well, high salute. Yeah, they were asking me how me and my wife stayed together for 16 years strong, because that's not even the norm no more in relationships, right? You take testosterone. Yeah, I take test. I'm off of 180 milligrams of test. But one thing I'll say to this, and this is the truth, and I know people might not understand this and may not even want to hear this. You got to have you have to have a foundation, bro. You got to have a foundation in order to succeed in any type of marriage and relationship. You got to have a foundation, and our foundation is God. We believe in God. We're equally yoked with God. That's the only way we've actually survived marriage for 16 years. Nah, no kids, my brother. No kids, Rada. You know what I'm saying? And it has something to do with different complications, to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you like this, to be real with you, and I'm going to be 100% real with you, my brother. Test doesn't blow. Let me see. Nah, test actually skinnies you up, brother. And also, I asked how your marriage enhanced your life. For me, it made me a better man. Because when I didn't have marriage, bro, and I didn't have nothing to look forward to be real with you, I'm a loose cannon, bro. Like, I'm a loose cannon. Like, all the way full throttle, I'm a loose cannon. I don't think. I just act all the way full throttle. So my wife helps me see stuff in a better light, you know. It's one of the best things for me. It's not for everybody, because everybody don't have the patience. They don't fight for nothing. So, when it's all said and done, repent and turn to Jesus. Yeah, amen to that. You have more to lose. Now I think about it. I think about another person in my life. I think about another person. Test don't bloat you. With marriage. Yeah, test actually, it helps you actually, it actually helps you lose weight, to be real with you. I went from 280, bro. I'm 266. 266 pounds, bro. And yes, some of the working out, but it's helped tremendously with basically, you know what I'm saying, actually getting to the weight. How long you been married? 16 years this Sunday. 16 years this Sunday. I go on my 16th year anniversary this Sunday. My boy still alive. Now I had to redo the live. I had a phone call. I'm going back to work, bro. I'm about to go back to work. They call me. I start next week. Um, but this is the thing is, man, like, and this is another thing is too. My wife, you know, she's a spiritual woman. I mean, that's another thing because I didn't believe in marriage. I didn't believe in marriage or nothing, bro. But my wife is spiritual, bro. My wife is a prayer warrior. My wife lives off of morals and values. This society nowadays, man, it teaches women to be body counts and just do whatever you want, promiscuous. And I know people are gonna say, "Yeah, nah, I'm not a person like me. I definitely a woman to me that has multiple body counts and all that stuff. We're not gonna go into all that. I'm not gonna ever never respect that. You done been around the tracks, bro. I can't respect that shit. Years, oh, nice, nice, nice. So the queen aspect, the queens, you gotta respect the queens though. You know, you gotta respect the queens. But I'll tell you this, like for a long time at getting out of prison, I didn't respect the aspect of marriage because I was still in the hood. Even after years of being with my wife, it was still the hood. The hood came before my marriage at times. And if it wasn't for the aspect of the Lord being in our marriage and being a foundation, we wouldn't have lasted, you know. My bad, bro. I got a flat. Damn, brother, where are you? Oh shit. So you got damn, bro. That's crazy. That's always a bad situation. I was gonna say if you need me to pull up, I'll pull up on you, my bro. Nice cuz. Good shit. Yeah, man. And it's one of them things, bro. Like jumping on a work call. Have a good day, man. God bless you, my homie. I'm back on the road now. Had to switch whips. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. And they asked that shit, bro. Heading to the Springs today. Oh, yeah, yeah. You always going to the Springs in Pueblo, the low town. But they asked that, man. They asked that shit, bro. Like, you got to have a foundation with somebody, homie. You got to be equally yoked with somebody. You can't be in two sides. Somebody wants to do this and you want to do this. It's not going to work. You got to have some type of morals and values you live off of. That shit ain't gonna work if you don't have morals and values, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not ever gonna work if you don't have morals and values. And it's all about at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how immature you are when you first start meeting people. At the end of the day, bro, you gotta respect and love the person that's gonna ride with you. If that's your wife, respect that lady like a queen. If that's your husband, respect that dude like a king. It's not about one person on the other. I hate this shit. I hate this shit. To be real with you, I hate this saying so much. A happy wife, a happy life, bro. Happy foundation means success. It's not about one person's happiness. Well, at the end of the day, it's about both of your happinesses. It's about riding together as a unit. I hate that saying, bro. A happy wife, a happy life. Because when it boils down to that aspect, we're basically saying happy wife, whatever she gets, if she's happy, the household's going to be happy. But then you have a lot of fools that are not happy because they're giving all out. You guys got to both come to the middle ground of shit, bro, and 50-50 on the aspect. The man has to be the leader of the household, bro. You gotta lead the household. You gotta lead your foundation. Happy spouse, happy house. And if you guys are both happy, you're going to live prosperous, bro. Me and my wife, we're understanding that. I don't think they necessarily mean that when they say that because they're just meaning like your lady won't give you as much how. I know that, but then again, too, and I understand that. I understand that, cousin. And I understand that and I agree with you. But what I'm saying is If your wife cherishes you like a king and she treats you like a king, it's on you to treat your wife like a queen. You guys owe it to each other. If you guys ride with each other as a unit, you guys are going to be happy and better. One thing I'll say this, I mean, I'll never put nothing before my wife, and she'll never put nothing before me, because this is the thing is, bro, it's us. It's us before anything in the world. From a woman's perspective, cousin, a woman is already waiting to give you due for her man. But hey, cousin, you have such a beautiful heart. That's not how a lot of women are nowadays. You come from a good aspect of like moms and all that, like my mom and all that, not moms, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of women nowadays, there it's just 2026 feeds us so much bullshit. We talked about it, remember, when we're men or women nowadays, bro. They don't even have no leadership role, bro. They're not protectors. These dudes out here, they're so feminine. What the hell is why would any woman want to actually follow their lead? Because society is pushing this shit into people's heads, man. You know, needs to send them people to look at what the Bible says. Amen to that, because you're gonna get your spiritual fed from the Bible all day. Oh yeah, yeah. No, definitely. I'm not gonna argue with that. You gotta put God before your wife and your spouse, right? Yeah, definitely. You gotta have that, but that comes with having that spiritual foundation. You know, I'm just saying out in this world. I'm saying out in this aspect of the world, you know. You gotta, how's your day going? I'm good. I'm good. Goes both ways. Hell yeah. You have to be on the same faith, put God. Hell yeah. Amen to that. I agree with that. That's honestly uh, that's honestly that's honestly what kept us as a unit 16 years. Um Having faith. My wife was a prayer warrior. My wife was a prayer warrior, bro. My wife, when I got out of prison, my wife prayed for me. I'm a gang. I'm gangy, homie. I'm from the gang. I'm from the Sete, homie. I'm from the hood. My neighborhood came before anything, and nothing was gonna take me away from the gang, homie. My wife kept me in prayer, and that was one thing. That's the most important thing she could have did, because eventually God got me, and He made me surrender, homie. When you have a purpose with God's kingdom, it doesn't even matter what you think you're going to do. He's going to sit you down and he's going to say, I got a better purpose for you. Now, not everybody has that aspect, because people just kind of take their eye off of God. They don't want nothing to do with God. So you know, people don't get always that actual treatment. Me, myself, God sat me down and he said, hey, son, you're going to come to me. And at first I was like, I don't need this. I really don't need this. It's about the hood, homie. I'm going through it in the turf. God had different plans for me, you know? And it was all through prayer of my wife, man. My wife prayed for me for years. My boy Top of the morning. What's up with it? Big Desert. What's good with you, brother? All right, salute. God bless. God bless. You can argue it, but let me see. Wouldn't be against me, it would be against God, and good luck with that. I tried it at work. I don't work. I see dudes complaining that they have to show their woman. I mean, that's the truth right there, man. Speak the truth in volumes. I can only say for myself. I can only say for myself, um, for my experiences, bro. Hey man, I love your videos. You are my favorite. I only could say for myself off of my experiences, you know, really to be truthful. Like I was a man, homie. Like nothing became before what I believed. I didn't care about a woman's mind, bro. I didn't care about nothing. I didn't give a fuck. I learned some bad traits, and I'm gonna tell you like this, man. It was my way or the highway in every situation, because that's what I was taught. But you want to know what's crazy, bro? My wife, she prayed for God to actually give me a heart and soften my heart and understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, and have love. because that was not going to come from me. That wasn't coming from me. My morals and values was too structured and too strong for anything. But there was actually a purpose that God had for me, man. What do you say that, Patty? Hey, what's good with it? Wes, what's good with you? Mom, high salute, mom, high salute. Shout out to you. Stop the car, let me out. I'm gonna tiptoe. Speak the truth in volumes. Sometimes we hold onto self. And honestly, bro, and you know what I'm gonna say? You know what I actually say, to be real with you? It was some shit that was embedded when I was a kid, like when I was young, and we get a lot of our teachings when we're young, right? And that shit was embedded with me. That shit was embedded in me so much, bro. I would not give up that moral and value and them views. I would never give up them. I would never give up them morals and values for nothing, bro. Because really, to be truthful, we look at it every single day. Look at these dudes, man. And I don't mean to get on that aspect, but you look at these comments and you could tell these fools are nobody ass people. They don't have no type of fucking character about them. They don't have no type of morals and values they live off of. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at it, bro. Just look at what they say. Just look at what they say, bro. They'll say the most craziest shit and really think it has any type of bearing on anybody. That's all. It was clean. And it's mind blowing that you got people actually like this. Like, I look at these comments, bro, and sometimes I just be like, damn, bro, this is what society's become. God favors us, man. God bless that, bro. I appreciate that. And the real ones actually, I'm gonna be real, man. I like we call this the church. You don't need a church house, right? When we come in fellowship with each other and people talk about this stuff, it's called church. It's not about a house, right? But we see the aspect that goes on, bro. It's a spiritual warfare. We always see it. There's all kinds of stuff going on around us. When you can actually see it, it's like, damn, bro, that's crazy. That's a mind there. Appreciate y'all, man, tapping in. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Our family was dedicated to the old school ways, and that's why they taught us that comes with morals and respect. That's real talk, cuz like we were taught from early, like the earlier days, like the morals and values, bro. You know, we were taught that. So when we look at half of these people that be saying the craziest shit, it's like, bro, they're like, really, to be truthful, I feel like sometimes people are just examples of what not to be. I always say this. That dude right there is an example of what not to be. His statement alone shows you don't want to be like that guy, man. Like, he's an example. And I'm sorry, I have to give, frankly, like, I have to tell people the cold hard facts, but it's the truth. Don't ever be like that person right there. He's just a waste of space, like a waste of energy. He's an energy drainer. You don't want to be like that, dude. Look at stupid ass comment that he put in the comment section. You are a complete idiot. And I'm not talking to anybody personally in this comment section, but I seen some crazy comments. I'm like, bro, don't ever be like that dude right there. That dude right there, like, there's no hope for that guy. He forgot the locks. I was gonna bring my shit up. They say the most craziest random stuff. It won't even be about the topic, and they'll just come say some stuff out of the world, and they'll say some gay stuff. They'll say some stuff that, like, it's just something that you don't want to be attached to. Because when people start talking about like real stuff, you have this energy in the world. There's a lot of people that don't really want to. They're not gonna ever want to hear truth at all in any form. So they're gonna be mad at it. Were you ever on the show Soul Train? Nah, homie, that was old school, my brother. Old school Soul Train, man. That was a good show, though. That was a good show. A very good show, man. I like that show. That was a good show. I actually, the most school shows had some good, but we could break it down like that too. We could break it down like that too. Well, forget the foods. Let's make the topic funny. What happened to the glasses? Oh, bro, you ain't saying nothing, cousin. I got the glasses right here. Um, they told me to put them on because of Sharp. You know what I'm saying? They said I'll remind them of Sharp. They bring the glasses back. We seen in the green eyes on the chat. They told me to bring the glasses back. Yeah, we see them ladies right there are dedicated. They dedicated to the scene. Homie, you should make a mask for doing this content shit. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go, Rada. Hell yeah. We gonna make it. We gonna make it and we gonna break it, Rada. We gonna make it. God bless everybody, man. God bless everybody. I'm sipping the rest of my juice and I'm about to go knock this out. I got said Mr. Sev. So what's up, my bro? What's up, my bro? It's a good day. A good day, man. Box Day business tonight. We got the show tonight. We gonna kill the show. We gonna knock it out the ballpark. We're bringing back you about to hit the gym? Yeah, I'm at the gym right now. I got gym time right there. I'm at the gym. I gotta go hit some chest and shoulders off. You know, they said they told me this a little bit ago. They told me this. The watch hours for the YouTube channel, they have to go up all the way. So I do these morning lives and I like to talk about real shit. I like to actually have good times on these lives too. But I appreciate, bro. I appreciate like a lot of the feedback on a lot of these different topics that we see in the morning and we play around, bro, because like I looked at my live from yesterday and the day before, homie, I don't even know how it got that. In our time frame, we had over like 2,000 people in the live, bro. 2,000 people in the live. That's mind blowing to me. That's right, my boy. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Let's go, Rada. You know, and that just goes to show you, bro, like the algorithms being pushed to a lot of people. And I appreciate that shit so much. Respect to Cisneros, OG Grandpa, Tim Roy. That's all the 2,700, homie. You know, 2,000 people in a matter of an hour, bro. Seen the live. Now, the reason why I say that, because when you think about this YouTube shit, homie, you're starting from a different little platform and you have to recreate. For a minute there, bro, YouTube was just not, they were not showing love at all, you know? What's up? Yeah. I'm monetized now. I'm monetizing now, you know? That's a good aspect because I've been fighting. I fought for a long time to get my monetized back. Mad respect to my grandpa, my uncle, and all my cousins. That's the Sneddles family to the fullest, you know? So and this is why I say this too. even when like I see the trolls, like a lot of trolls, they even built that aspect of pretty much it becoming an aspect of the lives getting a lot of people pulling in. You know, even the trolls, bro, they're a part of that. They're a part of, you know what I'm saying, setting off the live. Get it, Sev. I will hit the gym soon. This face is hilly. Hey, man, shout out to your recovery, brother. You know what I'm saying? You'll be back in no time, homie. You know, the champs, they gonna come back in fully throttle, homie. You'll come back hella strong. Hey, what up, UK? All right, salute. I seen you have commercials. Yeah. I got to get back to normal content, like regular videos. But I had a total scare last night too. I had a total scare last night, to be real with you. My phone got messed up, bro, and I almost lost this account. You know, I almost lost this account. Hey, where did you grow up, Pedro? Where did you grow up? Did you grow up in the east side on 26th? You know, the whole family. What up across from the pond, UK? Yeah, man. He know the whole family. He named a gang of the family members. Wow, I'm Kenny Garcia's son. Bobo is actually my Uncle Bobo. Rest in peace to my pops. East side up. Hell yeah, 26, 27. Big Slim 303 with the high five. Let's go, bro. Roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? Roll call. See you, Sev. I salute my brother. Shout out to everybody. Um, Regardless if it's the trolls, talk stuff, they help build the channel, they do, man. And everybody knows kind of my situation, appreciate you, my homie Chapo. Hey, it's always good to see the Westwood homies in here too. They make the Denver Metro too what it is. you know and I've been fighting for a long time with my channel because just YouTube. So when I see things going in a proper manner, it's like, okay, all the fight was for something, you know. Bobo, R.I.P. That's my cut. That's my uncle too, man. Shelby. What get your account linked to your desktop in case anything goes bad? Yeah, it's to my laptop, bro. It's to my laptop. It's just my my phone has all like fast access, my YouTube studios. It has all my different things like my bank account, all that shit is on my phone. Yeah, Romo, that's my dad. Dono, that's my uncle. That's all the family. For real. What about Grandpa Mary? Grandma Mary in the building. Y'all don't know about Grandma Mary. She was an East Side veteran legend. See, this is what I say. This is what I say, to be real with you. When you talk about East Side families, you talk about the generational of East Side families. Generational of East Side families. My families, Cisneros, Garcias, all them, they're generational. I'm talking about 40s. I'm talking about real East Side family. The 40s, bro. Like, build the block. Question for people: do people wake up and take a man, that's the craziest aspect right there. Last name, hold weight. Families, like it's generational, homie. You cannot speak about the East Side without Cisneros and Garcias, bro. Those families are just embedded in the East Side. And generations that came up, and there's still aspects of generations, like them families right there are deep in the East Side, you know. They made impressions in the East Side of Denver. Corner stores and Mama's Burritos and big ass block parties of 4th of July, said the D-Town founder. But this is my family, Marada. Like, we talk about the East Side of Denver, where if you know, because the East Side of Denver set the tone from Denver. Homie, 5 Points Denver set the tone for the Denver Metro. We talk about history, man. 5 Points Denver, the nickel, had history from old school days, homie. Like, and my family was a part of the marches, and my family had a lot of properties over there. The project babies, man. Like, when we talk about the projects, it hits home because they tore down our project housing, bro. That was our projects. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's big, my boy. That shit is to be proud of. Yeah, man. And when you go over there now, it's like, it's kind of one of them things. Your heart broken behind it because they tore down all the projects, but you got all them memories. You're never gonna forget the memories. Never. I came home from the penitentiary and all the project housing was tore down. All the families was tore down. They were all brought out of the East Side. Like, they moved everywhere. Catch you on the flip side, my brother. And it was a lot of it regentification, man. The same way here in the Steel City, they took the bricks down. See, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Regentification fucked up a lot of shit. You got family members that were there for so long, and they just took them out, bro, and they made them go everywhere. Saying what it used to be, how not ain't. So real individuals that been a part of that aspect, they feel that shit, right? That hits home, bro. You know, I got cousins from Denver, don't really know them, but I know they family, my boy. I got love from Denver. Yeah, been out there once for a funeral. It's always love, my bro. Like if you meet some real Denver legends, my homie, some real Denver, like authentic, mile high, Colorado based, we good people, homie, all across the board. Some real dedicated, loyal people, homie. Hard working people. So, that's the old mile high mindset. Now, we've been watered down because of Regentify. They moved everybody out here. But good people, homie, and that's respect to you, fam. Forgive my ignorance, but is Bruce Randolph Street a part of the East Side Denver? Yeah, Bruce Randolph. That's not my part of the East Side, but you cannot speak about the East Side unless you talk about Bruce Randolph. Bruce Randolph runs right through the East Side. Boom, it divides what used to be the Crips and the Odies. Odies was over here on this side of Bruce Randolph, and the Crips was over here on the 30s and then the projects. You know what I'm saying? So, that street right there, a lot of people died on that street. A lot of people died on the street of Bruce Randolph. Big dog, what's the chest max these days, brother? I'm doing 390. I need to get up to 405. That's the goal by a couple months. 405, bro. I want to rep that shit. But right now, 390. I'm hitting 390 on the bench. The Chavez family from 26 and Curtis was in a band with Earth, Wind, and Fire. Hell yeah, man. Shout out to them. Created original. He was best friends with Philip Bailey Bo Chavez. See? That's Elo's grandma. Damn. Some real history, man. Real history. It divided the Chickies and the Oldies too. Yeah, because while the Chickies, man, they were actually over there with us too. 30th in Arapahoe, homie. 30th Arapahoe. We're on 27th in Arapahoe, but the Chickies used to be on 30th in Arapahoe. They had a lot of spots over there. But that down, see, I see it like this. There's 3 east sides, bro. There's 3 parts of the east side. You have miniature Mexico. That's where all the Odies is and all the Mexicanos. And then you have the 30s. That's another part of the east side. That's where all the Lokes is. A lot of the Crips. And then you got the project part of the east side. That's where all the project families. And it really was Mexicanos and black folks over there. And then you have the east villages. So 4 parts, really. And I'm not talking like Swansea and Glowville and all that shit. That's a different part of east. But I'm talking about the east side. Like just the east side, Damn, my boy is powerlifting. Yeah, nah, I'm trying to get up there, but I really I wanna slow down because I'm literally just fighting. I've been fighting on these heavy bags, bro. I'm trying to get, you know what I'm saying, that little shit going with fighting. Big Mario grandpa lived on 34th in York. He and they had a barbershop and they had an arcade. A lot of 30s in shitty city. Damn, there's a lot of 30s. There's a lot of 30s over there in Steel City, bro. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. They own, yep, Trefo. Hell yeah, that block right there was a deadly block. If you know, you know. And you know what's crazy? Me being from the projects, I got love I got love from my cousins in where the Odies was. My auntie lived on 37th and High. I got family race over there by the Golden Gates. I got family all throughout there. My aunt Dolores and them live right by St. Charles, bro, all throughout the east side. So I would be over there too. Now it was in my side of the east side, but I would go over there and go visit aunties and families, barbecues, and so like when I say wow connected, I got families that are Odies, I got families that are Crips. My family is all over the east side. It's not just one side. Like we got family all over the east side. That was in 2010. I used to fight back. Okay. They own the house. There, my grandma lived in two houses down. Okay, Roy and his brother Tim. Shout out to Tim. Rest in peace, Roy. All them, man. That's you know, that's a old school. Grandpa John, all them, man. I used to fight back in the day. I have four. Oh, hey, what was your record, my brother? Did you get some wins under your belt? Was you knocking fools out? Okay, 2010. Okay. Yesterday in Pueblo, I seen some young head patrolling the block. They be trooping over there, full trooping. They need some good heavyweight fight right now. Division, the USC light right now. I see that. I definitely see that, man. A lot more competition should be coming out, to be real with you. The whole east side, my side of the east side. 3-1. Ugh, I love to see that, man. Shout out to you, brother. Hell yeah. Are you still fighting though? Do you still get it in? East side to the west side, we have families. And that's another thing is too, my G's. I got relatives that are real G's. Like bona fide real G's in my family, homie. Johnny, Jeff. Those are my family, bro. Cisneros family, homie. Those are some of the biggest homies from the G, Johnny and Jeff. That's Cisneros, homie. I got an uncle that's an old school in the penitentiary, and he's out now, but he was a factor from the G. You know what I'm saying? D Mac. I got family all throughout the west side. I got uncles that are straight bloods. Straight Crenshaw Mafia, OGs from the CMGs from the west side. I got family from the north. I got family all over Denver. I'm a real life Denver baby, homie. You know? And it's love to all the families out there, bro. Like, love to all the families out there. Steel City, I got my boys out trooping around the clock. He said, I got the youngins, homie, ready to put in some work. And I'll tell you this. I'm going to be 100% real with you, too. Everywhere I've been, homie, across state lines, I took that Denver feel. You from Denver? Hell yeah, homie, I'm from Denver. What's up, Mile High City? It didn't matter if I was in California. It didn't matter if I was in South Bend, Indiana. It didn't matter if I was in Kansas City, Missouri, Vegas. I'm bringing Denver straight to you. You gonna know I'm from Denver. You know what I'm saying? They can be like, damn, there's some real ones out in the D-town. Hell yeah, bro. Real life troopers. I want to visit there. We should be able to rep it in the box as a whole. Hell yeah. I mean, that's what I try to do on my channel, bro. If you go like you might be newer to the channel, but if you go to my channel and look at my videos, I did videos on Pueblo. I did videos on Colorado Springs. I did videos on Greeley. I did videos on neighborhoods everywhere, bro. I try to show the whole box state business love. Everybody. I even did videos on the people that I never really got along with growing up. Because I think you got to have respect for even your enemy neighborhoods and foods that you didn't get along with. So I show love to everybody, you know. But one thing that comes with that territory, shout out to Fresno, man. Shout out to Fresno. Shout out to California in a general, you know, in a general manner. But one thing I'll tell you like this. Homie. People tend to get emotional when you start talking about things like that, especially in the town. They feel like they're entitled. And I told this, I have said this before. Everything that I ever put out there on video, homie, towards our city, it was out of genuine love for the box state and neighborhoods, right? Lady said with the heart, what's up, Queen? Flowing heart. But people cried about that shit, bro. People were crying, bro. Oh, you talking about the hood like that. You talking about the homie like that. And these are all facts. Like what I'm telling you is facts, though. It's not about just a personal aspect. I'm telling you facts about the city and people, right? They didn't like that shit. So I kind of settled back down from that aspect, you know. Another flowing heart. Let's go, man. How do we get the flowing hearts go? So yeah, no, that's just that. But it is what it is. We continue the mission. We continue the mission. We ain't play. Our lives are on the line. What's good, Sev? Um, you're good in the Steel City. How? Yeah, when I go down there, bro, I'm definitely tapping in with you. Definitely gonna tap in with you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because you show none but love and respect, homie. That's all it's about is love and respect. Like love and respect all the way across the board. You a good dude, big dog. Always keeping it positive and real, giving us some insight for the culture. Interesting stuff, my boy. I appreciate that, my dude. Like, and that was kind of the journey. That's kind of the journey, fam. Like, I wanted to shine that light for our city, bro. You know, because I gotta be honest, man. I gotta be honest, bro. That there's a lot of people that were trying to talk about our city in a way that I'm like, bro, that's not really what really goes on. But they were sideliners. They were from the other side or they were outside of state. And I was like, that's not what really goes on, homie. So I gotta give some insight to this, you know, to what's going on in our city. That's what real do. Keep it respectful until you disrespect. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's the fact of the matter, my brother. That's the fact of the matter, you know. But there's always gonna be them people that don't like that. There's always gonna be hate. There's always gonna be people that get mad. But what can you do? What can you do? But continue with the good mission. Good stuff, brother. You have a blessed day too, my brother. I appreciate you, my bro. Yeah, I'm almost done with this energy drink, bro, and I'm about to pull in this gym. I gotta go crush this weight. You know, stay on this little aspect of staying motivated in the gym and staying motivated all 2026. It'll be good though. But hey, y'all have a blessed day, everyone. Appreciate you, Big Spark. Appreciate you, Big Sparky, man. He came in with a clutch, man. Have a blessed day to everyone. Super chat, man. That's a beautiful thing, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that. That's that right there. Hit my heart for the day, man. Dope. Hopefully you get a big bag now. That's your channel. Let's go, Rada. Hey, I appreciate everybody. Success over everything. Mile high salute to all you guys out there, man. Keep up the good journey, the good fight, homie. I'm gonna get in this gym. And to the next one, boy, your boy Savage Sev. Y'all have a good day, man. God bless everybody, man. Let's go.